Hey guys, welcome. This is Brad Krantz. Thanks for joining me today for my Monday morning leadership. Today, in knowing that good leaders ask great questions, I discuss what questions do I ask myself as a leader. I think we know that making a wrong decision can affect people in your team or organization. And John Maxwell noted from this that realizing that when a leader makes a bad decision, it affects not only him, but many other people, right? Our decisions, actions have consequences. So while personal maturity may mean being able to see beyond yourself, leadership maturity means considering others before yourself. You can't be a lone ranger as a leader doing your own thing and asking others to do your bidding. You need to be able to think ahead and consider others. In fact, one of my favorite scriptures from Philippians 2 says, look out not only for your own interests, but for the interests of others. And that's been a driving verse and theme and truth in my life. And I think we need to be aware of that, especially as leaders, right? You know, one of the things about, thinking ahead and considering others is John Maxwell said that this made him realize that good leaders ask themselves questions, right? What questions do I ask myself as a leader? What you need to ask yourself is, if you're a leader, you understand that questions are always part of a leader's life. At least you should. And I've been delving in this topic for the last year because I've really seen its importance. But the issue really becomes who's asking the questions now, right? And Maxwell said he came to the realization, and I think this is key, that by asking himself tough questions, I think we should ask ourselves tough questions, he could maintain his integrity, his energy, and improve his leadership capacity. I think we'd all say those are all things that we want to improve on if we're leaders. So the number one question is, am I investing in myself? It's a question of personal growth. Jim Rohn wisely noted that the book that you don't read can't help you. The seminar that you won't attend can't change your life. The business gets better when you get better. And we've all heard this before. Never wish it were easier. For an easier life, wish you were better. And I think those are really wise words to digest and to put into practice. The importance of personal and professional development for current or any aspiring leader, I don't think can be overstated. I think it's secret to separating yourself from the pack, the bridge that carries you toward the goals that you've yet to reach. And the only way to continue to forge a path that people will follow you down, right? The hardest part of becoming a leader is that you need to be learning and changing yourself rather than trying to change the people around you. I think we've all seen it. I've seen it where people, they want to change everybody else around them has a problem or the issue, but they never look in the mirror and say, hey, I need a change. And as we're talking on our series on Change the World, change happens first when we change, or transformation. We have to change first before we can hope to change others or even change the world or change your world, right? So leaders need to be on top of personal development. And I'm just going to give you 4 brief reasons here why personal development is important for leaders. This isn't a definitive list by any means, but it just touches on some, I think, that are pretty key. But one, it forces you out of your comfort zone, right? As leaders, nobody likes necessarily get out of their comfort zone, but that's where growth happens, right? So if there's areas in your job, your business, or organization that you don't like or you're not good at, those are the weaknesses that a personal development plan can help you improve on, right? And 2, it develops your strength. This is key. Build on your strengths, not your weakness so much. A personal development plan not only helps you to improve on your weaknesses, but it can help you develop your strengths, and that's key. Really, leaders, we need to focus on our strengths. I think one of the ways to deal with weaknesses is to delegate areas where we maybe aren't good at or aren't as good as we need to be, but play to your strengths. I'm playing to my strengths on leadership, on teaching, because one of my skills is to be a teacher. So it's kind of natural to do this type of stuff. Number 3, it boosts your confidence. And really, confidence is critical. Self-confidence is critical. Making a decision to improve on your skills takes you a step closer to feeling more confidence. And confidence is one of the ways to affect the rise of leadership. And then 4th, it improves your self-awareness. Guys, this is so critical because I see so many people that may be in management or leadership positions that really aren't self-aware. I mean, how do you come across to others? How do your emotions portray? Are you aware of maybe your strengths and weaknesses? And I think personal development is closely linked to self-awareness, and it really gives you the opportunity to take an honest look at the areas in your life that need improvement. And guys, we all know there's areas that we can improve on, every one of us, myself included. Guys, I hope this helped you to understand what questions you ask yourself as a leader and why personal development is the number one question to ask and answer. Join me next week as I talk about 3 additional areas of personal development that relates to this question on personal development skills. So have an awesome Monday, guys, and have an awesome week as well.